Hey everyone, it's Sue here. I wanted to share with you what I worked on this week, and you can tell it was a very blue and green week. I don't know why, but I used a lot of blue and green. Have no idea why. So in my little 6x6 pad, I was fooling around one night. I just had to get my hands, in all of the mediums and everything. And I like the way that this page came out, but it was kind of strange because I used a stencil and some of the clear crackle paste. I wanted to see what it would look like. And it did not hold the design of the stencil. So it's just like one big hard piece right here. I ended up sprinkling some silver glitter glass on top of it when it was wet, and I don't know if maybe that's what made it go flat, but it did not keep the design of the stencil. So now I know. So now I learned. So that was just fun to get together, to get my hands dirty. This was another one. I just, when I come home from work, I just like to just sit and dig into my stuff and see what I can come up with. And this one I pulled out some paints. Live a simple but beautiful life. Just a little saying that I got on a card from Tuesday morning. So that was fun. This flower right here is from Donna. Thank you, Donna. I made this as well. I had stamped this a while ago, and I never used it because her feet were cut off, and I thought perfect page to use this on. Excuse me. So what I did was I ended up using, I want to say Stampin' Up! Color pencils, and then I just took my water brush and blended it out. So I colored her in. I put a little bit of bling all around. As you all know, I'm trying to use up my old flowers. Don't be normal, be marvelous. I thought that was really cute. And I took I was working on something else, and I had a little bit of glitter in with some medium, and so I just put the glitter on her and on the flowers. So that was fun. The background was just, leftover papers and stuff. So, nothing super special there. Let's see. In this particular book, this one I just did last night. And what I did was, now can you see the crackle in these circles? See it? I used the crackle accents. I haven't used this in a while, and I got some yesterday at the Ranger sale in a smaller bottle though. But I had this bigger bottle, so I'm like, oh my gosh, let me start using it. So I pulled it out, and what I figure I can do is use that and put some glitter in it, and mix it up and use it on pages. So, I want to try to, start using that. This particular page is definitely inspired by Sigrid. Thank you, Sigrid. I mean, these circles right here came in an envelope from her. In fact, the envelope is the base of this page. And here's the stamp. Here's part of her return address. And then I just had, a lot of my jelly plate and stuff on the back of it just to make a nice foundation. My collaging, which I love. And then I pulled out this scripture. It says, Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. So I just thought that was really, really, really pretty. Let's see what else I have. I'm doing a video on this, so that will be posted later. I just wanted to mention too, if you've never worked on black paper, I can highly recommend it. When I bought this particular book, well, they call it a chipboard album, at Michael's. I got it because it was like $2 or $3. And I didn't think I would like working on black paper. I love working on black paper. So if you haven't done that yet, I can highly recommend it. It just gives it a different, there's just something different about it. I can't place my finger on it exactly what it is, but I like it. I like it a lot. So in fact, I'm going to go look for some more paper, you know, some pads and stuff that are black. In fact, when I went to Tuesday morning on Friday, I got this 6x6 paper pad for $1.29, and I bought it because it has a lot of black. So I'll be using this for my mixed media as well. And then this. This is, oops, oh, my little owl. Oh, I wanted to show you him. I forgot he was sitting there. Somebody had asked me, oh, and I'm sorry, I didn't look to see the name. I'll have to go back and comment. Somebody asked me how you use this matte accents, because I bought a bunch of these little bottles yesterday. And so I took this little owl, who I got from Donna, and I put the matte accents on the owl, and right now it's wet, so it is shiny. It's going to dry matte, but what it does is it gives texture, so it raises, you know, the image up. So if it's on a flat surface, it's going to have, it's going to stand out more because it's going to be raised. So I wanted to show that, except that it's still wet, and I just put that canvas into it. Speaking of canvas, so I don't know if any of you recognize, oh, it's like all yucky. Wait. You know what? Let me just wipe this off before I get this stuff everywhere. Ah, it's on the back of it. Do you guys recognize this canvas back here? This is the one where I just did really quickly with my star stencil on the canvas that I purchased yesterday. It was on a big sheet though. What I ended up doing was taking 2 pieces of smaller, like, I don't want to call it chipboard, but you know, it's nice, sturdy, you know, packaging. And I put the canvas on it. So this is the one that had the stars on it. And you can see, and I just went ahead and I put a little bit more of ink on top of that. That's actually ink from Stampin' Up, and I pulled it down, and these cutouts here, as well as this piece right here, is from Sigrid. Thank you, Sigrid. This tag right here is from Anne. Thank you, Anne. I mean, look at how perfect all of that looks together. To be creative, one must play. And that's exactly what I was doing. Now, these little pieces on here, let me pull it up really close. See, they're little beads. How cool are they? They are literally little beads. And I purchased those yesterday as well. And I put them in some, what did I use? Did I use this? No, you know what I used? I used Mod Podge. I put the beads into my Mod Podge. Let me see if I can find the beads real quick here. And here's the beads. Beetles? I don't know. I still don't know how to say that right. But see the little itsy bitsy beads? And I put it in the Mod Podge and, you know, mixed it up and then just spread it over this whole canvas. How cool is that? So I'm liking that stuff. It's just something different, and it's very textured, so it's very rough when you feel it. And then just around this little saying here, I used my Scarlet Line pen. And I really, really, really like the way that this came out. So thank you so much, Sigrid and Anne. Couldn't have done it without you. And I guess that is about it. So I will be back with a couple more videos, and Let me know if you have any questions about anything, and I'll be back soon. Okay, bye-bye, everybody.